What is going on, guys, gals, aliens, and DJ freaks? Welcome to Dano Crypto. So if you missed today's earlier show at 11:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, this is why we do the second show of the day. So welcome to Dano Crypto, guys. On this channel, we show you guys how to keep cool, calm, and collected in the Bitcoin ecosystems, in the Ethereum ecosystems, and the whole ecosystems of crypto. We are keeping you guys cool, calm, and collected. So I hope everyone is doing well. I hope everyone is feeling good. It's Monday, guys. It's Monday. It's Monday. I hope we're feeling good. I hope you did well today. I hope you accomplished the goals, but if you didn't, maybe there's always tomorrow. And there's also right now. So maybe you still have time left. If you still have time left, guys, get your goals set. Get them ready. Let's go. Let's have a strategy. Let's have a plan. Let's get this thing going. So I think I just heard my daughter. She at least sounds happy. She sounds like she's having fun. All right. Well, guys, I want to make sure that my microphone isn't too loud, because I think when I was listening back to my audio before on my phone, the dB was just a little strong. I think this might be better. Okay, so no clippage. And I think we are good. We're good. All right, so guys, let's get into some of the things that we're going to be talking about today. We are going to be talking about the U.S. debt. We're going to be talking about the base chain. We're going to get into AI tokens and gaming, and then we're going to talk a little bit about Pepe. But then the last portion of the show, we will go through a Q&A, and we will just take questions, answers, debates, discussions, all the things, whatever you guys want to get into. This is what the nightly show is for. Or if this is a morning show for you, wherever time frame you are watching, then that's even better, guys, because then it gets your day going. You guys can get your day started with Dano Crypto and the Dano Crypto Dojo community, which is becoming one of the dopest communities in crypto to be a part of. You guys are like absolutely amazing. We got the best mods. We got the best members. We have the coolest people in the chat. And I will say that if you are not here hanging out with the coolest crypto community, then I don't know what you guys are doing. I don't know where you're at, but we have fun here, and we like to encourage each other and keep everyone on their toes. So let's get into the meat and potatoes, as I guess Ivan would say, of the show. So let's go into what is happening right now in the crypto markets on the 5-minute. We're going to go to the top 100 coins and see what's happening on the 5-minute. And we have some big bubbles here. We got Flare down 1%. We have Theta up 0.7%. We have HNT up 0.7%. We have on the hourly, things kind of looking a little bit in the red. If we look at the daily, we have HNT up 15%. So Helium, we'll have to check that out. Maybe we'll check out Helium and see why it is up 15% on the daily compared to everything else. And then we have Athena, 8.7%, and we have Wormhole up 6.8%, though, and then we have Save 5%. So those are all the things that are doing well on the daily. And then if we look at the weekly on the same list, got Helium up 48%, Bonk 23%. What's going on? Shout out to Sunshine Girl. Shout out to Crypto Naughty. We're gonna go through the section where we actually we're going to do this every single stream, where we're going to do a shout out to all of the members, because I think it's well deserved that we do a shout out to all of the amazing members of the channel, because we just have broken records. Oh, did Bento die? I don't know. We'll have to check. We'll have to check it. We'll have to check it. I'll tell you what I did, guys. Basically what I did is I swapped all of the stuff that I had and put it into Brett. And I'm just going to basically just say, hey, if I'm wrong, I'll eat a big giant crap sandwich, or I'll be really rich. We'll see what happens. But I'm pretty sure that's how most of the things are when it comes to crypto and how you feel when you're investing. You're like, I'm either going to eat a giant SHIT sandwich or I'm going to be eating golden flaked everything. Like it's either gold flaked everything or crap sandwiches. So we'll see what happens, guys. I'm gonna make a little EQ adjustment on my microphone here. Hold on just a second. I wanted a little bit more lows and not as many highs. Is that better, guys? Does that sound better? Does my microphone sound better? Does it sound better? Does this sound better? I think this is better. It's less clipping. I think we're good. All right. I think we're good. Okay, so let's get into the Bitcoin chart really quick. We're gonna look at Bitcoin. We just do a little quick blast through, and then we're going to get into doing the shout out to the new members. Okay, cool. So Jason Beat says it sounds great. Whatever you're watching on, if you're watching on a phone, if you're watching on the TV, whatever you're watching on, please make sure you do hit the like button. And guys, directly support the channel by using the links in the description. And shout out to BitFlex. You make a deposit, you get a fat, juicy bonus. And also, we are still running the giveaway for the BitFlex T-shirt giveaway. But guys, I just was informed that it has finally happened. There are people that are claiming to be me in Discord. And this is not, so this person, 420today.eth, apparently was messaged by this person, Dano Crypto 1. So please be careful, because that is not me. So if I ever DM you or anything, do not answer it. Don't answer it. So make sure, because like, you got to remember this, it's the internet. So if you're on the internet, you have to be in armor with a shield and a sword and all that stuff to be able to battle the scammers, because they are around every single corner, guys. They're around every single corner. So just make sure you're good with that. All right, so that's all clear. Okay, so you have to use this link, this particular link in the giveaway, and you have to deposit $100, and you have to make a trade, and then you will be able to get put in to win the BitFlex T-shirt. So then once I know, I'll just the UID, the user ID will be randomly generated for the people that have actually put in the trade, and then you will be entered to win this T-shirt. So I don't think, not a lot of people have signed up, so you have a very high probability chance of winning, basically. So if you know the statistics and probabilities, you have a very high chance of winning. So all right, guys. So let's do the member shout outs real quick, and then we will get into, well, actually you said we were going to do Bitcoin. So we're going to look at Bitcoin real quick. We'll check on the Bitcoin price if the chart will load. Let's see if the chart will load. Okay, we were on Dogecoin, but we want to look at old BTC, because we did get a bit of a bounce here. We got a bit of a bounce on BTC. Did it do what we said it was gonna do? Did we get the actual bounce that we were wanting? Did we get the bounce that we wanted? Let's see. So we got some, looks like the rejection off the 0.5, and then we're skirting back down into the 0.382. I would love to see some support back up to the 0.618, but obviously that's a hard one. That's a hard one to pass, is that 618, the 618 right here. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. But it's nice that we at least got above that 63.7, pushed up to 64,000. This is on the 45 minutes. So let's see kind of what happened on the daily here. All right, let's see. So that's awesome. We crossed that point. We crossed that point where we had an alert set. And let's look at this thing full screen. Let's look at this thing. That was a nice, so we did have a nice bullish divergence that happened basically on the 1 hour. Was it the 1 hour? I can't remember. It happened somewhere. Yeah. Still resistance at the 6-1 ETA. We're getting we got rejected, so it is happening, but it is a good sign though that we at least pushed up on a Monday for the trading week. And you guys got to remember, we do have the ETFs are trading officially for Hong Kong for Ethereum and Bitcoin tomorrow. So this is a good start for the week. It's going to be Tuesday, and we are going to see some interesting price action. So I hope you guys are ready. All right, so let's do the members shout out. Thank you guys so much for being here. I really appreciate every single one of you. All right, so we have 2,125 subscribers. That's absolutely amazing. So we're getting close. We're going to be hitting 3,000 pretty soon. I think, man, we're gonna be getting to 10,000 before we know it. All right, so let's do a shout out to all 37 members of the channels. This is so awesome, guys. I really hope all you guys stick around. You will not be disappointed being members of this channel. We keep it fun, we keep it spicy, we keep it interesting. Try and get as much community engagement as possible. Let you guys be a part of this show. You guys are just as much a part of the show as I am because you guys keep me on my toes and you guys interact with each other. All right, so we got shout out to Mark Z, Cynical Tech, Tempted Adverse, RJ69, Crypto Beehive, Michael, Hinojosa. I don't know why I'm having such a hard time saying that last name. Nico, Joe Smedjkal. I'm just sorry if I'm butchering your name. Mandy Rose, Risky 8, Alfredo Rodriguez. Some of these are easier to say. Jason Beats, Crypto Naughty, OG Blockchain, Lee Lab, John M, Patrick, Summer Sunrise, Stanzabar, Gamer Safton, Vinod Gundry, Baha. We have AI Griff, Smart Way, F, Space Cowboys. We have Freedom is Wealth, Sen, myself, Clint34, Kalichi Agacha, Yes Sir, Alexandra G, Tone Lee, Brucey Kibitz, Havin Peck, and Steven Randall Jr. Wow. Man, before when I was doing the shout outs, it only took me like 10 seconds, but now it's taking me a lot longer. So that's a good problem to have. Yeah, so shout out to all of the members. You guys are absolutely amazing. And so let's get into what we've been mentioning, and we love putting this on the screen because it's so crazy. It's so crazy, guys. It's like a video game. This is called the video game called the U.S. debt and inflation and debt spiral. I know, Jason Beats. I know. Wow, 37. You had 20 last week. I know. That's what I was saying. That's what I was thinking. I was like, what is even happening? It's crazy. But I feel super blessed, and I hope that all of the memberships that have been gifted to people, that they stick around, and you guys just stay with these live streams because they're just going to get better and better and better. We're going to have live guests. We're going to do more crypto gaming tests. We're going to bring as much value as we can to this channel so you guys can just have fun, you know? All right, so this thing is crazy, guys. So U.S. national debt, we have $34 trillion, $34,695 billion. And then each person with their debt, the debt per person citizen equals the U.S. national debt divided by the number of U.S. citizens. So this is just like, hey, if you're a citizen, this is the debt. This is you have 103,000 of debt that you owe the government. It's so wild. It's like, would you ever want the U.S. government to run your business or be the bookkeeper for your business? Would you ever let them? Probably not. You probably wouldn't let them. So it's pretty wild. And then we found this really interesting with this currency print orders. We've been showing this that basically through 2024 and 2025, they're going to be releasing another $86 billion of print notes into the market. So money printer is going to absolutely go burr. They're just going to keep printing money because the only way that they can curve all these things that they're trying to curve is cook the books, fund the numbers, pause the interest rates for a little bit, still kind of pause them, print more money. Then they're going to flood more money into the market, lower the interest rates. People are going to start buying more stuff. They're going to try and get more debt, lend. They're going to try and do all these things once the interest rates get cut a little bit. And then it's just going to be raising the debt ceiling. So basically what they do is they're just going to keep pushing it's just like it's crazy. It's wild. Yeah. So it's pretty interesting. It's pretty interesting, guys. It's pretty interesting. All right. So let's see. Guys, let me know if the music's too loud. I want to make sure that the music is not too loud. And we might have to put on the pump song so we can maybe get BTC going the other direction. What do you guys think? All right, so this was today. This was earlier today. BTC's latest nosedive. And a lot of the alts kind of went back in the red, but then along with that nosedive, we had this recovery. So, all right, cool. People are saying that it's all good. It's all good. Music is lower than normal, so maybe that's good. Maybe that's good. They're like, turn it up, turn it up. All right, let's get the pump song going. Let's get this thing pumping. Let's get this thing pumping a little bit. Let's get it going. All right, guys, welcome to the channel. If you're just coming in, absolutely destroy, obliterate, explode the like button. If you're watching on the TV, hit up, right, select. It's left, right, uppercut, boom, and then you get launched through the ceiling, toasty, into the crypto market. So let's go, guys. All right. Oh, I think it heard our call. I don't know if you guys were on the live stream where I literally was trying to rap about Bitcoin and Caesar salad and meatballs, but it was pretty funny. Someone put it in the Discord, and they were like, so how could I get something about meatballs, Caesar salad, and Bitcoin? We didn't do too bad. What happened here? Oh man. There it is. I'm like, what happened? We might be pumping, guys. All right. It's looking good. Yeah. What am I thinking? We just said that, didn't we? I think we just said that because basically it will be opening because it will be the 30th over there in the other part of the world. You're indeed correct, sir. So it might be pretty bullish here. It might be actually a bullish launch, a bigger bullish launch than we had in America. We'll see, guys. Ooh, so Sunshine Girl says Intel saying whales are moving into buy. Yeah, so let's see. Let's do some research. Let's see what's going on. We're gonna moon. Oh, well, let's see. The projected medium-term 1 billion inflow total for the Hong Kong crypto funds would represent about 2% of the regional ETF market. Okay, so Hong Kong's regulator is set to allow spot Bitcoin and Ethereum ETFs to start trading. This was the 24th. So let's. Bloomberg Intelligence analyst said they expect the initial 6 crypto funds that gain SFC approval to tally roughly 1 billion in flows in their first 1 or 2 years on the market. What's the impact? Hong Kong's approval of these ETFs comes with little or more than 3 months of the Securities Exchange Commission's allowed. Those 11 funds have seen 12.4 billion of positive net flows so far. Bloomberg Intelligence analyst said in a Wednesday webinar that they expect the new Hong Kong crypto products to see about 1 billion in net inflows in the first year or 2. This predicted flow total represents about 2% of Hong Kong's 50 billion ETF market size, which is dwarfed by the 8.5 trillion or so assets in US ETFs. I think the Asian retail market loves volatility. Bloomberg Intelligence analyst Rebecca Sin said they love anything that swings massively, so I think this product fits well in Asia. All right, so let's see. Crypto Naughty saying a beautiful bull div on the 4 hour. So let's check. Let's check this right now. Let's check it. Let's check it. Let's check the 4 hour. Let's go to the 4 hour and see this. Ooh, yeah, it does look good. Let's look at this thing. Just put it right there. And it looks actually like, who's got 3 butt cheeks? I got $100 on 3 butt cheeks. Who's got 2? Who's got 2 butt cheeks? 3 butt cheeks. Going once. Going twice. Sold 3 butt cheeks. Yeah, it's actually looking like it's going to. It's a looking like a man. Looking like a man. It's a looking like a Bitcoin man going to $65,245. Guys, come on, in the chat. Put a 1 in the chat if you remember what that's from and who that is. Mad TV. All right, yeah, Bitcoin's looking spicy. It's looking spicy. Looking juicy. It's looking juicy. Yeah. He looking like a man. He looking like a man. No, he look like a man. Next time someone comes up and asks you a question, just say, no, he look like a man. Oh, man. All right. So Sunshine Girl saying we had a bullish cross on the total 3, and if BTC and USD stay under control, alt should start to revive. Yes, it looks like it could do a nice revival to the altcoins. And so let's look at the altcoins right now. Let's look at old coin market cap. We had 2 different lists open here. We had the total AI and big data tokens open. We're going to look and see what's going into the sector here that's pumping on the good news of the bullish returns and earnings of Nvidia and Tesla. So with Tesla and Nvidia, really good earnings and opened up in the green. I think over at Tesla was like 11%. Nvidia was like 6%. If we check it again, we'll double check and make sure. But then I think this is going to obviously make AI coins explode. So we see Optimus. Optimus is the robot that Tesla has that they've been creating and working on and prototyping for years. And so they have this thing working in some of their facilities. I don't know if it's fully operational in their facilities, but this, so things like this Optimus AI are things that, like a low market cap like this under 100 million, that, it's kind of we're getting into territory where it's like getting into red light district territory. But even you say things like people have mentioned PAL AI as a good AI play, and this thing is under $500 million market cap. And so we're gonna start, you know, getting into these things. We're gonna start getting into these things. We're gonna start getting a little bit into these things, these AI coins. We've already got into the gaming coins. The one of the AI coins that we're gonna kind of keep our finger on the dial is Delcium, because I think it's honestly a great idea where you can actually have AI versions of yourself operating and running tasks and doing things on maybe side accounts that can complete certain mundane things or keep it interesting. And also with the chatbot Lucy with the Web3 operating system, this thing is cool. You can send it messages like send blah blah blah, transfer this to Vitalik ETH, and you know it can do it. So I'm curious to see what happens with this token, and I would love to actually test these things out. I would love to test Lucy out. I think I already put my email in to get the early sign up, so we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. But good price action on this too, and it's on the Binance Smart Chain, so that's kind of one of my picks here. And we've talked about it weeks and weeks and weeks back on the channel, if you guys remember Delcium. And so then we're also going to get into what are the top gaming tokens. And right now we'll go through what has been doing well. All right, so let's see. Binary X. We got Binary X. Astrofar. So we haven't. I don't know what Astrofar is. We'll have to check that out. That seems fairly new. And then we saw Zentree. So this is still in the list here for what's up on the hourly. We got Immutable X. So some of these could be gaming studio. Some of them could be just like linked with NFTs or metaverse. Because with crypto gaming and also when it comes to these AI tokens, it's kind of like widespread. Like you're not really exactly sure. Like what do these things do? Okay, like we know what Altura does because we've heard Alex Becker talk about it a million times. You know, they're NFT upgrades. Being able to, you know, have like an NFT sword in the game that has that can upgrade constantly as the game goes on. That's the kind of stuff that Altura does, and so on and so forth. But like, for instance, like the Root Network. Like, I have no idea what the Root Network is. You know, the Root token is the primary token of the Root Network. You know, the Root Network is a layer 1, which is designed as the hub of the open metaverse. So a lot of these things are, a lot of the times, they're metaverses. The Root Network prioritizes user experience. Root purpose-built for the open metaverse with core. Okay, so it's just like a metaverse. So it's metaverse tokens, but never heard of it before. But yeah, so I mean, you just got to kind of go down this list and kind of pick and say, okay, what are the things that I've already been seeing being tweeted about? So you can actually do this by going to a website that I actually really like, and it's called Alts Daddy. It's called Alt Daddy. So let's go to Alts Daddy. Alts Daddy, and I like the name of this account too, Alts Daddy, and they have a good website. So basically, what they do is they pull all of the real-time market feeds with price movement and volume rises, with also the X trends to monitor live trending posts for these coins, and then also what the exchanges that they're trading on. So right now, as of the 7 hour, the Monday's top tweeted altcoins are Nakamoto Games, Velo, Costa, or is that Caspa? No, Costa. I'm like Costa. Caspa, BRN. This is what is this? Is this what is Trias Lab. So Trias Lab. Then we have Props, Dione, and UPO. What else do we have here? RIO, UBXS. So we know at least NAKA in here, which is amazing. So this is what you can do. You can go in here and you can kind of see what is actually getting traction, what's getting tweeted about the most. So this might be an easy way that you can say, hey, these are the coins that I need to keep on the radar. And you can see here we have Veracity. Or it looks like Veracity. Yeah, Veracity, yeah. veracity in there too. We need to follow this account, make sure that's the right veracity. Okay, it looks like it. Yeah, so guys, I mean, there's so much you could look into. And so we kind of skipped ahead. We went to the AI tokens and the gaming. We're gonna go back to. We're gonna back up, and we're gonna go to the base chain, and we're going to kind of mention some of the things that we've, you know, the controversy on Brett. You know, we had a big recovery, a big buyback on Brett once it hit this major, you know, support level, essentially, where it was almost got to about almost to lower below 2 cents. And so I told myself, look, if this thing clears the FUD and it can go back up to the trend line and get even at least relatively close and start to touch back up to this trend line, then I think there is obviously hope for the token, because then it shows that it's just getting bought back up. No big deal. We'll see how the holder count goes. But then if things like, say, Boomer like start doing better and get more of a holder count, because they already started to increase their holder count already, and this is on the base chain as well. They were just at 400,000 holder count, and somehow they've already increased to 200,000 holders. So that's pretty substantial. And so we're going to do a comparison here of some of these. And let's just see in terms of volume what's happening on the base chain. So we have like Aerodrome has been doing very well in terms of volume. Degen's been doing really well, and then this I don't understand. This is a different Brett. This is a completely different Brett. I don't know what this is, so I'm not sure what that is. So just know that the Brett that people are talking about and what we've been talking about is this particular one. Yo, Brucey, shout out to Brucey Kibitz. What's going on? I know sometimes it's like everyone can only come in at certain times, you know, so I'm glad that whenever I'm streaming, I can get all the peeps in here. So what's going on? Hope everyone's doing well. So yeah, so basically, that's the right Brett. And we have Bonky, and then here's Boomer. Boomer's climbing up the list. It's climbing up the list. So this is what we've been looking at on the base chain. It's what we've been looking at on the base chain. If you go out at 8 a.m. my time, at the same time as crypto daily close and Aussie stock market open. Oh yeah, that's interesting. Yeah, I know. So yeah, crypto, we just have our daily closes, but we still trade 24 hours. So it's just kind of like, it's a really interesting thing when it comes to crypto in our daily closes in crypto. So Brucey Kibitz says, my only base hold is still NPC. It's doing quite well. About to mint my NPC NFT. Nice. I remember I remember minting an NFT from a token being launched, and it ended up not doing anything. It was just like dead. It was right around when Pepe was launched, and there was a coin that launched was called Papa, and so it had an NFT, and I minted it, and it didn't do anything. It didn't go anywhere. It died. Papa died. Papa died hard. So this is another one that we've heard. You know, we've heard the things on Toshi. We're curious about it. We haven't done any research on it at all. We just know that it's in the list. Each NPC can convert into an NFT. It's just for fun. Okay. Yeah, this particular thing was interesting because it was right around the time that Pepe launched, and it was called Papa, and I think it was a way to basically to get your coins, to get your Pepe coins and get your certain meme coins. It was like, oh, we'll burn these coins, these meme coins, and we'll give you a certain portion back of Papa. and then it was you were supposed to get rewarded for doing so. So it was kind of, think about it as probably a giant scam, because they were probably just taking the coins, all those meme coins, and then holding them and just giving you their shitty meme coin, and they're like, thanks, see you later. This is just so terrible. So terrible. So terrible. All right, let's see. How many people do we have watching? All right, guys. We got 22 people watching. You guys are amazing. Yes, let's go. Let's get the likes up to maybe 20. I think we can get it up to 20, and then YouTube will say, all right, we'll forgive you. We'll forgive you for talking about the Matrix and things like that. And you even went as far as putting the Matrix code in your layout. Oh, my God. YouTube is gonna really... No, but thank you guys so much for being here. I really do appreciate it. You guys are super amazing. You're fun. I hope you're having fun. And let's see if Bitcoin is going into the levels that we were just saying. 64,007. We could be pushing it. We could be pushing it, guys. And let's see if the trades went back into... Okay. So this is why you don't really want to panic sell if the market is still in an uptrend and we're just seeing short-term volatility. That is what happens. Now, I will say in some of these short-term little trades that I took, got absolutely wrecked because the volatility has been volatile as hell. And for some reason, my brain, which I will train and untrain out of here, is that I have been a little reluctant to short. I don't know if you guys have ever experienced this, but it's almost like it's a natural inclination to want to long because you want the market to naturally go up. You don't want it to go down. So so psychologically, it's harder to put in the short than it is to put in the long. People will long all day and get wrecked, but it's knowing when you can short and do it with cutting all the emotions out. Like completely just taking your emotions and just beating the crap out of them until you have no emotion and you just say, I'm shorting because I see it. The market's bearish right now in the short-term time frames and I'm going to short. And I don't know what it was, but just recently in the past couple days, I was just having a hard time. And I'm just being transparent with you guys that, man, sometimes I think it's just because we want the market to go up. We don't want it to go down. So it's just like, yeah. So, but I'm going to train myself in these short-term time frames, and we have short-term price swings, and we're trading sideways, that I will be doing what I guess you would call the ATM strategy. It's when basically, when you see the chart going and hitting up into a resistance level, then this is where you would, and obviously right here, when you start to see a bearish divergence, right here, bearish divergence, then this is when you're going to see the price go to the downside. Here's the bearish divergence right here. Here it is. So you get in the long trade here at this level on the at lowest low, as low as you can get it, ride it up to take profit, then short down back to support, which would give you the level to then go back in and long the market. I remain long for my sins, You're like... Yeah, I'm sure a lot of people just went long. They were just like, yes, let's go. Because the market actually is looking really good. Bitcoin's looking really good right now. So Bishwa Chemley said, do you know about the Layer 3 project? The Layer 3 project. I've heard of it. I've heard things, but you'll have to be specific. Because I think I know what you're talking about. Okay, so yeah, Bitcoin is looking good. The trades are looking good. We're getting back into the levels where we said, look, once we get to $1,000 in profit on this particular Bitcoin trade right here, we're gonna take $500 of Bitcoin off. And what we're gonna do is it's this trade right here. I'll show you guys this particular one right here. is $2,521 in realized profits, and then now at $800 in unrealized profits. And what we're gonna do is take those profits right now. Man, Bitcoin's pumping right now, guys. Bitcoin is pumping, guys. Look at this. Let's go. Let's put on the pump song. Let's do this thing. Let's go. Let's go, guys. All right, so sorry for headphone users. Get wrecked because the pump song is going loud. It's going to get a little loud, guys. It's going to get a little loud. Let's go. All the members in the chat, put your pepes in the chat. I always love saying that. It sounds so funny. Put your pepes in the chat. Put your pepes in the chat. And I'll sing it. Bitcoin go down for what? Refresh the ticker. Bitcoin going to flicker. Go, 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 go. Bitcoin gonna blast off. Gonna blast off. Go, go. Let's go. Brucey Kabitz says, a few of my bags are down 30% too. Oh yeah, I'm sure a lot of that, because we all love altcoins. So if you held a lot of altcoins, then your bags go. Yeah, when you're holding altcoins, this is this is what happens when you hold altcoins. You're like, ah! Especially Cardano. This is when you're holding Cardano and you see all other altcoins doing like literally 1,000 times better than yours. This is what you look like. And then when you're holding Pepe, you're like, let's go. Let's pump this thing. If you're listening in your car, literally roll the windows down. Roll the windows down and start yelling Bitcoin. Shout out to Heaven Peck. All right. Yes, guys. Thanks for dancing. We had to pump it. We had to pump it up. All right. So, are we getting to points where we want to maybe take some profits this time? Because man, we were getting beat. We were getting a little shaken up here. Couple days. So, we're back in profit zone. So let's just let's maybe take some profits. So we do have take profits at 80K. We're optimistic we're going to 80K. We have take profits to take half the Bitcoin trades, like at 80K. So right when it hits 80K, then we just take some profits. But we're already getting back into the levels where we are feeling good, like we can take some profits. It's looking good. It's looking good. All right. So it's looking good. All right. See how many people we still have watching with us, hanging out. Awesome. We got 22 people. We got 19 likes. We almost got the stream to 20 likes. Guys, let's get one more like there. If you've been watching this entire time and if you have faded the like button, if YouTube had a cryptocurrency, it would be called the like button. It would be called the like button. And it would also maybe be called the subscribe button. They would have like a little lot of coins. And I don't know what chain, if if YouTube launched a coin, what chain would they pick? And then what would they call their coin? So Bishwa Chamlin says, seriously think Mr. Dano Crypto deserves more viewers. Oh, well you're super sweet. You are super sweet. Well, in order for that to happen, you know how that has to happen? You got to share it with your friends. You got to be almost evangelistic about the channel. You go like this. You take this share, you copy it, you share it to x.com, you share it to all the people. Well, are we? So Crypto Naughty saying, looking at 66K. We're looking at 66K. We're not talking about 56K internet. We're not talking about your 56K dial-up internet. We're talking about a 66K Bitcoin. That's what we're talking about, guys. So let's go. Yo, we're getting it. We're getting it right now. So is Hong Kong pumping? Is Hong Kong like partying right now on ETF? Are they popping champagne bottles for a successful ETF launching right now? What is happening? Are they already pre-partying? Was this the front run? Was this the front run dump just to get a little bit more cheaper Bitcoin because they know they can't push it down any further? We already got it pushed down to here, and look how fast it wicked up. It was like, no, sir. It was like, no, 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 no. No, no, no. We're going to chill right here. All right. Let's get this thing pumping. Let's get this thing going, guys. Hold on, Bishwala said, Bishwala said, but when you blow up, it's impossible to talk with Dano. I don't know if that would, that's not, I don't know if that's gonna be a thing. Well, that's gonna be a thing. The coin will be called BTC Pizza, pumping out. BTC Pizza. Hong Kong opens in 35 minutes. Yes, this is so bullish, guys. Look at this. Look at these levels that we're hitting right now. We're looking good. We're looking really good, guys. I want to see what's happening right now. Let's get all the way to this low here, and let's see. Yeah. Let's go all the way up to the 618 and get smacked, because I'm taking profits right here, baby. Let's go. Why did I drink coffee at 9 o'clock? I drink coffee right now. I'm fired up, and I'm like, oh my God, what is happening right now? What is happening? Look at this. Oh my God, guys, this is amazing. Let's go. Let's go. I have a cool story that I want to tell you guys, and I'm only going to tell you on the members only live stream, and it's about Bitcoin and pizza. It's pretty cool. Yeah, I have an interesting story to tell you guys, but it is only for members only. I will tell you the story, and it's actually going to be the first story that I tell on the members only live stream. If that shouldn't entice you to become a member of the channel, then I don't know what will. Let's go. So if I'm not mistaken, I think tomorrow we might be going on the moon show. We might be going on the moon show. We'll be going on the moon show, I think, tomorrow. We're gonna double confirm, but I think so. Even if it's just for like a little bit, I think we're going on the moon show, because normally we would go on Mondays, but we had Mr. Sammy. Mr. Sammy was on the moon show this morning, so we wanted to kind of leave some space. So, but yeah, we'll possibly be popping on tomorrow, so that'll be fun. And then we'll still do our normal 11:30 a.m. live stream, and then we'll do our 8 p.m. And it's looking like it's we've been streaming for about an hour now. So once we get past the hour mark here, we're gonna go into the red light district where you guys can give me questions, answers, all this stuff, and we're going to be Bitcoin basically is gonna be pumping for when we're sleeping. If BTC is pumping, I won't sleep for 3 days. Yeah, well, basically, I remember what happened when I was the best trades that I got into were when BTC basically pumped while we were sleeping. I put in these trades and I said, look, Bitcoin's like literally like on a trampoline about to go boom and just like a rocket ship, shoosh. And I got in and I said, look at this. I said, yes, it's amazing when you can get into these trades and you can look at the charts and you can say, okay, let's go. But maybe right now we still want to take some profits. But I mean, we still want to maybe take a little bit of profits, take a little bit off the table. And Brucey said, let's see. Let's see, Brucey says, I legit just wanted to go sideways for a while with low volatility so I can rest. No rest. There ain't no rest for the wicked. No rest for you. Look at the charts forever until your eyes are red. Until you look like this. Until you look like this. I don't want to see anyone doing otherwise. You look at the charts with your face red. All right, did we get rejected off this level? We got rejected a little bit. We pumped above the 0.5, 64,500. Let's look at it on the 10 minute. The 10 minute, actually, look at the volume on the 10 minute and where the RSI is. Oh my gosh. Get out of here. This thing's about to pump. This thing's pumping. This thing's pumping. It might go down. It might go up. It might go down. It might go up. Yeah, the classic predictions. If you just say it might go down and it also might go up, you're never wrong. Isn't that classic? It's so over. We're so back. We're so over. We're so back. It's like ah. Okay, so let's take some profits. We're gonna do it. Let's do it. Let's just pull up. Let's pull up. Let's pull up. Let's pull up on this house and take some profits. Let's pull up on this Bitcoin house and take some profits. Let's do it. Let's take profits live so you guys can see it. I want you guys to see it. You can see this here. You can see that this trade has brought in a pretty decent amount of BTC, old BTC here. So we're gonna, let's see, we're gonna do it. Should we do it right now or should we wait, guys? Or do you guys like seeing profits being taken right before your eyes? We're gonna do it at market, and we're gonna do 25. We're gonna do 25% of it. We're gonna do 25%. Let's do that. Okay, 25%. Done. All right. All right, so now we're probably going to send that Bitcoin. We're going to send that Bitcoin into our hardware wallet. And that's some of our profits. So now we are getting close to where we have taken about $3,000 of profits on BTC for our massive swing long trade that we've been scalping on for the past couple of months, which has been pretty awesome. But we love taking profits live on the show. I hope you guys like it as well. We like doing it. It's fun. Put some ones in the chat if you took profits today. Put some ones in the chat if you took some profits today. And thank you guys for getting the live stream up past 20 likes. You guys are awesome. Hey Dano, next call for Gary. Gary Gensler, old Gary Gensler. Let's see what Gary Gensler actually thinks. Let's talk to Gary for a second. Hold on, let me pull him up. Let's get Gary. We got to get Gary. Let's talk to Gary for a moment. We're going to talk to him. Hold on. Let's talk to Gary. Okay. Let's talk to old Gary for a moment here. All right, Gary, what do you think? What do you think, Gary? Do you think it's going to go sideways? Hold on.
Scam artists, Ponzi schemes, hucksters, fraudsters, scam artists, Ponzi schemes, hucksters, fraudsters.
It's the rich guy dance.
Ponzi schemes, hucksters, fraudsters, scam artists.
This is what Gary thinks.
Hucksters, fraudsters, scam artists.
You asked about what? I didn't. What? You asked about what?
Hucksters, fraudsters, scam artists, Ponzi schemes, hucksters, fraudsters, scam artists, Ponzi schemes, hucksters, fraudsters, scam artists, Ponzi schemes, hucksters, hucksters.
You see him in there?
Hucksters. Hucksters.
Did you see him? Did you see the sneaky Sam Bankman-Fried? It's honestly, it's really creepy. It's such a creepy Sam Bankman-Fried. Ah! Oh my god. All right, so we have people in the chat saying where. Oh, Noya Netta said, "Do you do giveaways?" Yes, we are running a giveaway right now. It is a BitFlex giveaway. It's to win one of these amazing, fancy BitFlex T-shirts. Look at this thing. Looks like you're in the Matrix because of the green, the Matrix green. It's super dope, and the giveaway link is in the Discord. It is in also the description of this video, and it's running literally. The giveaway ends tomorrow. Tomorrow's the last day the giveaway is running. So if you want a chance to win this, you're high probability right now because not a lot of people have signed up for the giveaway link. It's only been maybe like 10 people signed up and traded. So high probability of winning. High probability. But honestly, Sam Bankman-Fried is not going to do the full term. He will be able to get his case probably appealed and his sentencing appealed, because when you have a lot of money, that's what can happen. You can circumvent any type of law like that, or sentencing. Jason B says, is there a chance that since Gary Gensler, taught that course on blockchain, he's stacking sats without telling us, slowing down the market? Yeah, there's actually an interesting Gary Gensler talking about Bitcoin and Satoshi at MIT. There's a video of Gary Gensler talking about Bitcoin. MIT Open Course Introduction for Blockchain and Money, Fall 2008. Gary Gensler on Ripple, Bridge Currency, Money, Ledgers, and Bitcoin. Look at all these videos of Gary Gensler talking about Bitcoin and blockchain. 4 years ago. And look, Gary Gensler discusses Ripple use case. Gary Gensler, new SEC head, teaches Bitcoin at MIT 3 years ago. Pretty interesting. I really want to find is this the one? Oh, this is the one. Here it is. Check this out.
Something that's freely available, the Bitcoin Core code. It's actually under a copyright license here at MIT, which makes it free. That was Satoshi Nakamoto's decision. It wasn't that, well, maybe Nakamoto does work here. It's a clue. Something that's freely available.
Did you hear how he's like... It's like, like, he definitely knows something. This guy knows something. Come on. This guy knows something.
Code. It's actually under a copyright license here at MIT, which makes it free. That was Satoshi Nakamoto's decision. It wasn't that, well, maybe Nakamoto does work here. It's a clue. Something that's freely...
Interesting. Really interesting. I gotta bookmark this. I gotta make sure crypto. Yeah, I gotta make sure I bookmark this. I gotta pull this up more than once. Look at, yeah, he definitely knows something. He knows something. He met with the thing is he had multiple private meetings with Sam Bankman-Fried and probably his parents. He's friend. You know, he taught MIT with Caroline. Caroline's dad also taught, I think, at MIT with Gary Gensler, if I'm not mistaken. It's wild. So the connections with these people, and also the Democratic Party and the DNC, and just all the campaign donations and all this stuff. And Gary Gensler was also the chief financial advisor head for the Clinton campaign. So there's all these like really weird connections between Gary Gensler, the Democratic Party, Sam Bankman-Fried, his parents, the way that he comes up, the way that all these people come up and end up scamming people, and they're used as this black Trojan horse to basically have all this regulation and say that, oh, crypto's blah, 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 while simultaneously funneling money to other countries through our tax dollars. And then the actual real criminals are the ones that we're paying their salaries. And then they make Sam Bankman-Fried be the scapegoat guy to basically take the fall for crypto. They made him seem like he was a genius in the media, and then now he's in jail as a criminal. So it's really interesting. Sunshine Girl said, I tried typing Sam BF and George Soros into my browser to see what came up, and voila, 2 top contributors to the Democratic Party. Ba-boom. And so George Soros is the number one enemy of any type of or any type of civilization and government that wants to survive. So George Soros is the number one enemy because he believes in absolute chaos through insertion of chaos, collective chaos, to then bring down the civilization from within, buy and destroy it from within. No middle class. You have rioting, you have civil war, you have all this stuff. And then through all that chaos, They come in, they buy up the real estate. They buy up all the small businesses, all the ones that couldn't survive through all the rioting, through all of this happened. This literally happened. This literally happened in California. This literally happened in New York. It happened in all the biggest cities. It happened in all the cities where they felt like the middle class is starting to come up. People are starting to make money. And what do? They start a fake civil war. They start a fake race war. They start all this fake BS to then get everyone fighting and collectively pulling at each other's throats while all at the same time we're fighting with each other. They are literally stealing the real estate that these small businesses have had for freaking 50 years plus 100 years. These small businesses had these businesses and these buildings and this real estate and the prime real estate. And you know what they did? They had freaking people coming in rioting and busting the windows up. Absolutely crazy. And so guess what? Then those businesses couldn't afford to keep their doors open anymore and they had to shut down. And then guess who comes in and buys up the real estate? Old Mr. Soros. Now, do you get it? Do you get it? It's pretty simple, guys. It's called subversion, insurgent from within with chaos and confusion, all that. It's crazy, guys. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. And you know that's how they do it. And if you don't, now you know. You know. But it's crazy, guys. It's absolutely crazy. Thanks for mentioning George Soros, because that crap makes me mad. Gets me fired up. Because I know how to connect the dots, guys. Like, you start seeing one thing, it leads to the other. You start seeing all this, and you're like, oh my gosh, I can't believe, oh man, this and that. And then that's why then people start calling you a crazy conspiracy theorist, because their brain doesn't understand and can't comprehend the fact that it goes that deep until the rabbit hole starts spinning your body and your mind all around until you can't think anymore. And then you're like, I don't want to do it anymore. I just want to watch Netflix. I just want to eat my cake. I just want to eat my pizza. And I don't want to talk about this because it makes me nervous and you're getting really intense. So I'm going to call you a crazy conspiracy theorist. So then I don't feel uncomfortable anymore. Well, guess what? You're going to feel real uncomfortable when stuff starts coming right down the pipeline. That's all I got to say. Because as fast as you could blink, we had things change up real fast in our reality about 4 years ago. So let's see what happens, guys. Let's see what happens. All right, so we're getting into the last portion of the show where we are going on the rants. We're going on the Q&A. We're going on the questions and answers, discussions, debates. What do you guys want to talk about? Did we do right by taking some profits on Bitcoin? Maybe we short right now. Maybe we short Bitcoin right now, and then we pull a little bit more profits out of the market. What do you guys say? And Sunshine Girl says, why would you even need to think about these things when you have the royal family to follow and all of their events and Taylor Swift? Yeah, exactly. Exactly, Sunshine Girl. Why would you need to follow all that stuff? Why would you need to take control of your life and make sure that you're protecting your family and the people that you love? No, don't do that. No, just watch more royal family content. Yeah, Brucey said, yeah, that's cool, Dano. Did you see the game last night? Yeah, what game? I was playing the game of life. That's what game I was watching. I was playing the game of life. All right. Yeah, the Matrix game. We're playing the Matrix game. Here, I'll show you something that has put me in the Matrix or taken me out of the Matrix. And I'll tell you guys, this outfit, all of this stuff, you want to try and guess in the chat, where do you think I got this stuff from? Because I look like $1 million. Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome to the discussions. Answers, questions, answers. Yes. Yes. Someone got it. Someone got it. Spooderman got it. Spooderman got it. All right, so we are in the portion of the show where we just like we're just gonna chill. We're gonna hang back. We're gonna watch the chat. We're gonna watch Bitcoin. We are going to oh man, okay, cool. We got some Twitch people. What's going on, Luigi? Hello. What do you think gonna happen? Hold on, let me read this. What do you think will happen with interest rates? Okay, I think that's what you were trying to say. What do you think will happen with interest rates? Okay, so I think it's projected that interest rates are going to stay the same. So a lot of the times, if you just literally go into Google and you were to type in FOMC meeting interest rates, FOMC interest rates speculation. Fed May meeting preview, or rate cuts canceled 1 hour ago. Bank rate live update, Federal Reserve interest rates predictions 4 days ago. The current federal rates was raised a quarter point to 5.25 to 5.5 in July, which is at its highest level in 22 years. Fed keeps pace slow. Let's see. This was an hour ago. Federal Reserve officials may be starting to rethink just how much they'll be able to cut interest rates in 2024 as inflation stays stubbornly above their 2% goalpost. Even with the inflation more stubborn, officials might not yet think it's necessary to raise interest rates now that they're judging that the risks of doing too much match the consequences of doing too little. The Fed is expected to soon announce that it'll start slowing how much it's been shrinking its balance sheet. So I don't know if that really answers our question, but I think it's projected that they are going to they're just going to keep them they're going to keep them the same. They're just going to have them paused, I guess. Let's see. Let's see if we can get any more. Get 4. This was 4 days ago. From the Motley Fool. Never pay full price. Never pay full price. Never pay full price for clothes. You can get yourself a nice pair of pointy boots. CME Fed Watch tool. Countdown to the next Federal Open Market Committee. Okay, CME Group. Let's check this out. All right, so target rate probabilities. Now 4.2%. For This is historical data. Huh. Okay, so that's going to be so May. Interesting. Risk Yates says I'm over 1,000% up this week. Nice. Maybe you were shorting. Were you shorting? Like I said earlier in the stream, I was like, I don't know why. I was just like, I was afraid to short. Like I was just being ridiculous. I would say it's such a psychological thing. It's very like you have to turn off your emotions and your side and you have to kind of almost reprogram your brain. Oh, with Boomer. Oh, okay. Nice. That's awesome. Yeah, I didn't. I've just kind of been not being as degen-y as I could be. I will be honest. I haven't been as degen-y as I could be. I could be rolling, my other holdings into these meme coins and try and like scale up. But I'm just like I've done that in the past, and I've just saying, I'm just gonna hold on to my stuff, and then whenever I get a little bit of extra, side cash and stuff like that from the profits, I'll roll it into things. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. But yeah, sorry if I missed any other questions. Were there any other questions in here? We had one from Luigi, so we tried to answer that. So what else we got? What else we got? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Sunshine Girl said it's hard to short in a bull market, especially after several days of downside. It gets riskier and riskier. Yeah, for sure. I think that's why I just it's hard for me to do it. But if you're seeing levels being hit, it's like if you're hitting out of resistance and you're seeing something go down. I mean, and you're just in a scalp trade, like day trade, then that would be a good opportunity for us to even practice going into a short, because you have to actually practice going into it. You got to think about it. Like you got it. Like you have to get good at it, you know? A treasure or a ledger. I mean, honestly, it's your preference. It's like because some of these have dashboards that are linked to where you can just link to a dashboard. You don't have to connect to anything. But then some of them have a better display. Some are easier to like input the seed phrase if you need to, or the address and things like that. So it all really just depends. But I know we'll actually be doing pretty soon here. We're going to be doing another giveaway with BitFlex, because this is a giveaway that we started ourselves. Like we actually created this custom giveaway with BitFlex. No one else is doing it with the t-shirts. But then they also have some pretty awesome giveaways and stuff and opportunities to get some cool stuff. So, but yeah, so honestly, I don't know. So I mean, I would just do some research, maybe read some reviews and see the user experience for all of the different hardware wallets. I know. I think Treasure probably is easier to input stuff than the Ledger is. I think Ledger is like real, like kind of like every time I've seen the Ledger, I'm like, oh my god, no, I'm not gonna want to do that. Like I probably would input something wrong. Like honestly, I think if you're gonna get like a hardware wallet, it needs to be something that's easy, but also it is safe. Like it's safe, but it's easy. Like it needs to be safe and easy. Like it's got to be both. Because I think a lot of the times, like people are so, like this is why the ETFs are so successful with institutions, because these institutions don't want to even hold the Bitcoin in a private wallet on their own custodial wallets. They're like, no, I'll buy it in an ETF. Like it's crazy. Yeah, so but then you got to think also, you have to take into account with the hardware wallets, like which I put this jacket on and now I'm sweating. What cryptos do they take? Like which ones can they hold? Like can they hold all like multiple chains? Like, all right, so safe and easy, I guess I would say between Treasure and Ledger, I would go with the Treasure. Yeah. Go with the Treasure. All right. Was that a good move for us taking profits? I think so, yeah. Not too bad. So a lot of the times it's really interesting. I've been noticing it's like the moment where you take profit is a moment where you can short. And this is where I'm going to start breaking my psychology. And really all it takes is you to be in front of the charts enough times. And I think now that I've gone full-time crypto, it's never a mistake to pay. It's never a mistake to pay yourself. Of course. That's always like the rule in trading. It's never a bad idea to take some profits and just like get your BTC. You know, the whole point of this trade was to get back the BTC that I felt like I sold and I didn't want to. There was BTC that I built up over time, DCAing at really great prices that I sold because I had to. I had to get some money. I needed some money. And sometimes that's what people do. It's like you have investments and we try our best to hold them as long as we can. But if you got things in your life happening and you have to buy stuff, it just happens. And I know you guys have had to do this. I know you've had to do it. And I want you to be honest with yourself and say, look, you can say you're diamond hand to crazy, but I bet there's been times where you're like, I got to take a little piece of that pie because I got to buy this thing. I got to buy this plane ticket, or I got to do this something. Life comes up. Lifes. And then you're like, dang it, I gotta do this. So, but it's totally okay. It's totally okay. But what Risky8 says, he says, I take out initial investment and then let the rest ride. Yeah. Yeah, that's the best thing to do. So that's a lot of what I've done with my trades that have been the best trades that I've done, is that I have taken as much profits as I can off the table, that I've at least secured 50% or more of profits plus the initial investment that I put in, and then, you can kind of go from there. All right, so Heaven Peck, what happens to a hardware wallet if we have a huge solar flare? Ooh, well, I wonder. Well, what's interesting about a hardware wallet is that is it on chain? It's still on chain because your hardware wallet has a seed address, but it's not connected. Like, you still like, because with the Trezor and the Ledger, like, do you connect it to it doesn't connect to the internet, or does it connect to the internet? Because I can't remember. Because if it's like the hardware wallet itself doesn't really matter. It's the seed phrase. So it's like you can get any. Yeah, you're right. So it's like it doesn't, like, so you could get the seed phrase is the most important thing. So like if you have the seed phrase, it's just like, I have a Trust wallet and I can put it on my desktop or my phone, and does it solar flare or not? It's on chain. It's just like my Bitcoin is on chain it's just on chain as ones and zeros. So yeah. So great question though. Great question. Yeah. So Brucey, good point. The issue with the solar flare would be the actual network going down completely temporarily. Say like, probably let's go into this, because I bet you guys have thought about this, because that's always the people when people have a counter opinion on Bitcoin, they'll say, well, what if a solar flare hits the earth and all of the stuff goes out, and then you won't be able to do anything? And then it's like, well, it's like, BI at that point, like you'd be selling bottle caps like Fallout. So the last thing I'm going to be worried about is my Bitcoin if we have a massive solar flare and all the power's out. Yeah, I'm going to be worrying about my Bitcoin. No, I'm going to be worrying about the potatoes that I'm growing in my field and my chickens and trying to keep my family alive. But yeah, but yeah, the solar flare thing. I think what would happen, maybe it would be like half the hash rate would cut down, and then whatever systems are running on generators and all those things and solar power. But even then, it's like the solar flare, if there's a massive solar flare, and it's like, and it knocks out like and erases mainframes and stuff like that. I mean, who knows? And then Brucey says, the question is, are there computers in the world that exist that are shielded from radiation where the blockchain where the blockchain exists, just one computer would be enough to rebuild? So it says in the Sunshine Girl says, in the UK, you've got to register your chickens. I swear, Of course. It's like, it's so ridiculous. Like you gotta register your chickens, how many chickens you have. It's so crazy. And then they're like, do you have a gas stove? Like, are you allowed to have a gas stove? Like right now, like actually like tonight, I'm going to go out there and I'm going to burn a little fire. Do I need to tell the government that I'm about to do it? Do I need to tell the government that I'm going to go and light a little fire in my patio? Or are they going to charge me a carbon tax for it? Mother effers. Craziness. Yeah. Brucey Kabit says they banned gas stoves in all new houses in Victoria. Oh my gosh. Lord. That's so crazy. You know why they do that? You know why they do that. That's like that's coming at you. That's coming at you hard. They come at your resources, they come at your food, and then it's just like you're beat down. You're like, "Oh my god." And because then they can because they can take the power, they can shut your power off the grid. They can say, "Hey, we don't like what you're talking about, so we're going to shut your power off." And you can't cook your food. Can't heat your food up. Can't heat your water. Your hot water tank. If you have gas, that means you can get a gasless water tank, and you can also have heat and food and gas and energy with gas. If you're on the power grid, that means they can control you and they can say, we're going to turn you off. We're going to turn you off. It's exactly what they'll do with the banking system and any kind of digital CBDC. They'll just say, hey, we don't like what you're saying. We're going to turn you off. That's it. And then Brucey says, it's also to drive up the prices of the gas that we export, but we aren't allowed to use. Yeah. So guess what? When Trump wins the presidency, if they don't try and put him in jail first, drill, baby, drill. Let's drill. You know what? I used to think like, oh no, we don't need to be drilling in America. No, you freaking drill in America. We got oil, baby. We got sweet oil in America. And if we drill in America and we get oil here, that means we don't have to export, or we don't have to import as much oil from other countries. Have all these crazy oil deals. That's the whole scam. That's the whole scam. We've been led to believe that we need certain countries to like. No, we don't. No, we don't. This is the land of milk and honey, guys. It's the land of milk and honey. Craziness. So Luigi's saying, yeah, Canada's sitting on enough natural gas for 2 planets. Probably. God, if we just struck a deal with Canada and do like a crazy deal, like a North American, just do like a takeover. Just be like, that's it. North America's being put on the map for the biggest exporter of oil. Let's go. It would be insane. Be crazy. Be crazy, guys. Ironically, pun intended, it would be fire. It would be fire. Be super fire. All right, guys. Well, it's 9:30. We were streaming for an hour and a half, and this was fun, guys. I love the Q&A section. We got to do this more, but I think next time we'll put on some cool, smooth jazz. We'll pump it. We'll pump it hard. We'll pump into the night, and then we'll put on some smooth jazz for the Q&A section. The Q&A. And we'll put the low on a little bit lower on the mic here. We're gonna be hitting some turbulence. We're dipping into. Yeah, you guys are awesome. You guys are super awesome. We kept about over 20 people in the stream concurrently, which I think is super awesome. We'll make sure. Wait, did you talk about Bento? We mentioned it one time, but we didn't actually look at the chart. We actually didn't look at we didn't look at the chart. Maybe we'll pull it up real quick. Let's pull it up. We'll just do it for funsies. Bento. It doesn't look too good. It doesn't look too good. We'll see. Super low the red light district right there. So, all right, guys. Well, let's go back up. We're gonna stand it up. All right. Well, guys, thank you so much for joining me on this nightly live stream that we do Monday through Saturday. Every single day except Sundays, we do this live stream at 8 p.m. And we do an 11:30 a.m. live stream Tuesday through Saturday. And on Mondays, we stream at 10 a.m. So, guys, make sure you keep that on your calendar. You get it locked into your schedule. However, you are wanting to join the Dano Crypto Dojo community. We welcome every person in the community, and we want to see you interacting in the chat. And guys, thank you so much. God bless every single one of you and your families. Be blessed. Feel the energy. Be inspired to finish your projects and do all the things that you need to do to get done through the week. And guys, I will see you in the next live stream, which will be tomorrow at 11 a.m. So I'll see you there. Peace, peace.